because we got little tiny chicken mindsets. It encompasses, and you over here, and you let go of the past. Just let it go.
So is this how you feel about your business?
About it. When you get a new idea about something, unstoppable people have a positive. What do you think of when you hear the word unstoppable? What comes to your mind? For many people, unstoppable kind of brings up that idea or that image of a sports team or an athlete that has incredible talent, incredible skill, and that team just seems to be winning. They're on that winning streak. They are unstoppable. Or we might think of a company or an organization that is hitting it out of the ballpark in regard to organizational skill, leadership, product development. They're very creative. They're just unstoppable. And imagine you can probably think of a couple companies right now. Or we might think of a cancer survivor or somebody who has survived some heavy medical illness. They beat the odds. They are unstoppable. Maybe they beat an addiction and they're unstoppable. So what do you think of when you hear that word? What comes to your mind? I'm willing to bet that you didn't come to your mind when you thought of unstoppable. After all, it's kind of pretentious, isn't it? A little arrogant to the, hey, I'm unstoppable. No, we typically don't think of ourselves as unstoppable. Why? Well, part of that is just our definition. So for the sake of our time here, let's define unstoppable as the ability to achieve what you want to achieve while overcoming the obstacles in your path. That's unstoppable. Now, are you unstoppable? The key to being unstoppable is found internally first. Here's what I mean. If you want to be unstoppable, if you want to be successful in life, it starts with this. It's heart, mind, and soul. Heart, mind, and soul. The heart is your why, your passion, what drives you, what motivates you. Why do you do what you do? Unstoppable people know their why. They understand it. You have heart, now we have mind. Mind is your mindset. It encompasses your intellect, your emotion, feeling, thought process, your attitudes, what you believe about yourself. It's also the voices in your head. I know some of us have a lot more voices than others, but that's a different story. But your mindset is so important in how you accomplish things. When you get a new idea, is your first thought, hey, what a great idea, I think I can do this? Or is it, what are you thinking? What would make you think you could do that? Okay, so we have heart, we have mind, and we have a soul. Yes, I know it's not too cool to talk about sometimes, but we are spiritual beings. There is a spiritual component to being unstoppable. There is a spiritual component to being successful. That spiritual component you can think of as your core values. A core value is something that is so important to you, you would not compromise on it no matter what. Everybody has a core value. It's based on how we're raised and the environment that we've learned and so the experiences and so on. But our core values drive every decision we make. Every single decision is based on our core values. Now, unstoppable people know their core values. They've taken the time to process through them, to think about them, to write them down, to prioritize them. So the spiritual component is an important part of being unstoppable, because that soul part of who we are yearns. It yearns to be connected to a higher meaning and a higher purpose.